Hi there, I'm Ranjan Bhattacharya. I'm your event host for the Baker Street Property Meet. I'm here with Richard Greenland. We're just preparing here for a massive event, 340 people, our largest Baker Street Property Meet yet. So, Richard, you've joined us all the way from Bristol.
I have, yes.
And you were at our very first
I was indeed, and it's amazing to see just how much it's grown. It's absolutely exponentially since I was last here. I can't believe how well you've done, and it's fantastic job.
It should be a good meet. We've got people coming from all over the country tonight. Of course, we've got Reza Merchant speaking, who has built the largest HMO in the world. But I wanted to talk a little bit about you, Richard. Now you don't like buy-to-let. You're a bit of a trader, aren't you?
I have been totally 100% trading for the last few years. Yes, I haven't been remotely interested in buy-to-let. That's changing slightly because of personal circumstances, but ultimately, still at heart, that's what I'm.
What attracted you to trading properties?
It's the excitement of the chase, really, the thrill of the chase, going into the kill, and most times I chase after something, I don't get it, but every now and then I get what I want, and it's just a huge buzz, actually.
But what do you look for? What's your criteria?
Right, okay, so
because you do all over the country, I understand.
Yes, I've just sold one in Cumbria, which and just failed to sell one in Torquay because we put it into the auction after the stamp duty changes in April, which is unfortunate timing. So yeah, I'm cover the whole of the country. Criteria would be I look for stuff that other people won't buy. For whatever reason, because usually it's something scary about the property that other people don't want to get into. There's a problem other people see as a big, huge, insurmountable problem, and if I can see a way around it, I'll do it.
So what sort of problems are they? Are these structural issues, or is it paperwork, legal issues?
It could be structural issues. I mean, I say to anybody, if you've got to deal with major subsidence, then send it my way, and there's a finder's fee in it for you. I've got to say that. Unless the cracks are big enough for me to at least put my hand in, it's probably not going to be a deal. And everything I buy, virtually everything I buy is unmortgageable. It could be title issues. Another one that's been really good for me is no access to view.
Oh, yes. Yes.
So there was the famous Yew Tree Farm project where the sellers didn't want to sell it. HSBC Bank were forcing the sell. I had death threats on my phone, which I'm not too worried about because People who are serious assassins don't leave messages on answer phone services, and they wouldn't not forget to withhold their number. So
you fix the problems and then you sell them on.
Yeah. Oh yes. So in that case, I got rid of the owners. They're out of the door. They turned out to be a right bunch of crooks. The people in the rest of the village said they couldn't believe how much better they felt for the fact that we got rid of those guys. So I get rid of those people. They're out of the way. Then it's easy for somebody else to buy the unit. Somebody else bought the property from me within 7 days. So
we're chatting here just a week after the monumental Brexit decision.
Indeed. Yes.
I mean, your strategy is trading. Obviously, you're looking to sell on.
Yes.
Do you have any views on how that's going to affect you going forward?
Well, I'm going to be proceeding with extreme caution because until I've got some kind of a temperature of where the market is now, it's my end game is no longer. For instance, there's a block of flats. I'm not going to say where it is. 12 flats in a restaurant, which I've made an offer on. That offer is now going to have to be reviewed because we just don't know what the end values of those flats are going to be anymore.
Yes, I think anything with a longer horizon between buying and selling, there's that uncertainty. Yeah, but if it's a quick flip.
Even as a quick flip, before Brexit, I pretty much knew what those flats are worth. Now I can see potentially, I mean, I've been calling this for a long time and it hasn't happened yet, so so maybe I'm wrong, but I've been saying that I think the London bubble's overdue, and this could well be the catalyst that does it. If that happens, then does it spread out to other parts of the country? Other parts of the country where the market's less volatile, but maybe it doesn't. I don't really know. But until we've got some kind of a temperature for the market, then what I'm going to be doing over the next few weeks is looking at the auctions and seeing how well they're doing in different parts of the country.
That's a very good point, because auctions is very much a trade environment, and it's always a good barometer of what the market is doing.
Indeed.
And then whatever happens whatever trends emerge in the auction scene usually ripple out into the wider market within just a matter of months.
Yes, indeed.
So interesting times.
Indeed, yes. At times we're of great opportunity, I have to say. I'm looking forward to the opportunity. I'm sorry for a lot of people who are potentially going to suffer out of this, because it's going to affect a lot of people in a very negative way. But I think for those such as myself, there are great opportunities out there.
There will be opportunity, and change always brings opportunity.
Indeed.
But the thing I think is, there needs to be a little bit of dust settling before these opportunities actually emerge.
Yes,
but there certainly will be, and people who keep their ears close to the ground will capitalise.
So just don't be too hasty, I think.
Yes.
No need to be.
Well, I think that's all we've got time for. Thanks for joining us. I know you're going to enjoy the event.
I will indeed, I'm sure.
Thanks very much for your tips. And there's some more of these videos. You can click on the page and have a look at those. Or come and join us live at the next Baker Street Property Meet. You can find out about our next event at bakerstreetpropertymeet.com. Thanks very much, and bye for now.
Cheers.